Hiya Dave, great to do some work on your gapping yesterday using the flight scope. We did video your swing and we said we'd have a little look at it and put something on the internet for you, so here we go. Looking at it at setup, it's looking pretty good at this point, and on reflection, looking at your takeaway and your backswing, I'm quite happy with the progress you're making. You can see there as you take the club away, left knee comes forward, right knee starts to straighten. Club maybe rolling a touch inside at that point, maybe look at getting the club face more in this sort of area at that point. Although having said that, as you continue to the top now, you set the club nicely, position at the top really good, maybe a touch across the line because of that excessive inward movement you get in the early part with the club head. Having said that, good strong position to go from the top. We start down nicely, you can see we're returning to forward flexion at that point, getting back into the angles. Now as we come into impact, we do see that right knee continuing to come out a little bit and the right heel lifting. And then the arms on the through swing going out at it a little bit too much, so there's a tendency now to throw that club head at the ball and we exit the body a little bit too high. What we'd rather see you do is like we see here with Hunter Mayon on the left, we're going to take the club away. The club is going to be slightly more in front of him than it was with yourself at the waist level position. So we want the club maybe a touch in front of you or more in front of you here. As he comes into impact, if we just get you down, you've returned into forward flexion at that point, which is great. Let's see where he gets. Same sort of move, returning into forward flexion. But now as he comes down, his right knee is going to go in rather than out. Right knee goes in rather than out. The right knee doesn't pop out towards the ball, and you can see the right foot there lifting and rolling in towards the target. What we see here with yourself is that right knee continues to get more flexed than it is at this point. So it should never get any more flexed than it is now. So the right knee comes out a little bit, we get stuck a little bit underneath it, and now from there the club exits the body too high as it's thrown away from you too much in the downswing. If we see what happens with Hunter, he's going to turn the corner nicely at that point. The arms start to work back on the arc and the club exits the body much lower. Great exercise for that is the straight arm drill. We were talking about various drills that you could do. I've done a little bit of digging since we last spoke yesterday evening, and the ideal drill is to keep the arms straight. If you want to know the reason for that, I posted a little bit of script that I got from a coach in America on the forum. Have a little look at it. It's the idea of the arms staying on the rib cage allows you to control the turning of the corner a little bit better rather than relying on your arms and your hands to do the job. So keep working on that drill, keeping both arms straight through impact. That's going to produce a much better lower body action and a much more neutral swing path on the way through the golf ball. Good luck with it, and I'll see you again in a week or so's time.